Y'all want to know what I find funny is people want to accuse us of being karmics and trying to make the divines look like karmics. Listen, can someone please explain to me, let's take Bernadette for example. Is she not the original whistleblower of karmics? Nobody was doing karmic readings until she blew the whistle on what they were. None of you, not even I, knew what the fuck a karmic was until Black Cat Tarot, now known as Woke Bombshell, Bernadette Hernandez, blew the whistle on that. So she blew the whistle on her own people. What was she looking to gain for that? Please explain to me. Okay, y'all can just, talk shit about me all day, but one thing that makes y'all look like morons is, accusing Bernadette of trying to make so-called divine feminines look like karmics. Okay. Please make that make sense. How is it the original karmic whistleblower, the very woman, if not for her, most of y'all bitches running your mouths today with over 20,000 subscribers wouldn't even have your channels if it wasn't for this woman. So please explain to me, what was she getting out of it? Y'all eating off of the wealth that she should have had for herself, but she doesn't have it. What did she get out of blowing the whistle on her own tribe? Make that make sense. None of you, and I used to watch tarot readings back in the day. I don't remember none of y'all talking about karmics. None of y'all bringing about karmics. Please prove that you knew what karmics were prior to Bernadette Hernandez, and how you're now going to stick your neck out and accuse her of being a karmic. That's what I'd like to know. See, I know I'm the real deal. And anybody that has seen a picture of me and my masculine together would tell you, yeah, that you could see it in us so badly that we are twin souls that it scares people. So I know for a fact I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm literally, to me, my sister said something. She said, I shouldn't even trust none of y'all, to be honest. From the beginning, with me coming into this, she had a bad feeling about all this. And when you're coming into your own and you want to do a service to the Most High, hey, yeah, I'm starting out on my journey and I'm going to make a few mistakes along the way, but I'm not scared to make mistakes because they can be corrected. And all you women who are claiming to be women and men of God or whatever the case may be, for you to sit there and attack someone. First of all, what I need to understand is if you're claiming to help somebody, why the hell would you out a client? That's what I want to know. I would have never out a client. I would have kept that to myself. That's not of the, the divine exactly. Okay? To out somebody that you helped, that paid you money, and you out them. So I don't know. Help me to make it all make sense. Because all y'all look kind of messy right now. I don't know. This is getting crazy. I brought something to this community that nobody else was talking about. Nobody was talking about Israelites. Nobody was deciding to have an interest in speaking in tongues, praying. What else? What Christ's name is. None of y'all, none of y'all seem to have no interest in that, in any of that until I came on the scene. Now it's, oh, his name is this, his name is that. Oh, now speaking in tongues, praying. None of y'all, I pray on my channel. So I don't, I'm not a phony, okay? I pray to the Most High. Okay, I'm not a lip service person. If I wanted to be a lip service person, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I would go into a church which no longer serves me. That served its purpose already. I expose what goes on in these churches. But not to get off track, I just want y'all to make it make sense. I want receipts that we're karmics. I want you to show us what you saw that makes us show us the evidence that make you believe we're karmics. Because I can give, I already gave evidence on who I am. I've shared my story. That's so funny how people accuse me and people like me of being karmic when none of you have yet, and when you all have yet to share a twin flame story with your masculine that remotely romantically moves me. I'm bored with all your stories that sound the very fucking same. My story is set apart from everybody else's. If I, true divine feminines, and twin flame experience, you can't make that shit up. The only people that know about twin flames is twin flames themselves. Nobody can explain the twin flame journey and what goes on in these connections better than twin souls. And to be quite honest, all of you who claim to be divine feminines sitting here talking about twin flames doing readings, I'm not exactly impressed with any of your shit or any of the material that you put out. As a matter of fact, my personal opinion is most of you high level channels that have 20,000, 30,000, you're kind of overrated. If you want to know the truth, you're not putting out nothing any different than anybody else on their channel. Y'all do the same readings. Y'all talk about the same shit. Nothing that y'all ever say come to pass. So, hey, show me anywhere where anything that I say ain't coming to pass on this channel. I said that more children of the Most High would start coming to the surface, reclaiming their heritage as Israelites. That happened. I said that months ago.
Yeah.
What'd you do with the hand sanitizer?
Oh, it's right there.
Okay. That was my nephew coming in the room. Where was I at? And it's so funny. Every time I record these videos, I see angel numbers. Every time I do recordings on my videos, I see angel numbers. Every time I look at the clock, it's always an angel number right there going past as the timer goes. So I know I'm on the right track. Not that I need validation from any of you. But what else have I said? I said that this whole thing going down is more than just Daisy. And I said we're going to be dealing with bigger people. That is starting to happen. So a lot of stuff I said came to pass. I said that masculines would start reaching out to their divine feminines. That happened. When I said that the masculines would start reaching out on a video when divine feminines cry out, my own divine masculine hit me up while I was doing that video. And I spent the night with him. So I'm showing proof of who I am. So whoever don't believe it can kiss my ass and go suck a big bloody... Look... I just need the receipts. Please show me anywhere in my videos where I made an error that made you believe I was divine feminine. And forgive me for not being perfect. I'm not perfect. Clearly, I said I brought up personal things that I could have just kept to myself. That wasn't easy to talk about because that was opening old wounds that I thought was healing. It was needed. Because I'm not just thinking about myself. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. You can't use what God used to make me into the woman that I am today. I live and I learn. I'm here to help people. I'm an Aquarius. I'm a natural born humanitarian. I'm not here to destroy anybody, steal anyone's blessings. All the karmics is making bread. Y'all all sitting there stealing shit from other people. I have not made not one fucking dime on this channel for anything that I put out and done. I have not personally came against anybody unless they started shit with me when I first started my ministry. On here. Yeah, I had beef with Lorena in the beginning or what may have you, but it wasn't me just beefing with her. I was dropping nuggets, okay? I was dropping jewels. So And I have other content on here that's outside of me having confrontation with people. And then when I was dealing with the unprofessional one, do y'all know how many months it took me to even address this bitch that was on a sneak slide trying to discredit the work I was doing regarding the Hebrews and who the real twin flames are? Y'all always talking about 144, but none of you knew about Revelations chapter 7 until I said something about it. Oh my God. Y'all always talking about we see 144 or we are the 144. And y'all didn't even know where that even came from. But being that I come from the Israelite movements from 10 years ago, because my awakening didn't start with twin flames. My spiritual path didn't start with twin flame. Well, I've always been I've always been on the twin flame journey, or whatever you want to call it, a journey. I don't really consider it a journey at this point. It's just being a twin flame is who I am. I've always been a twin flame from birth. It was just that at a certain point I was made aware that I was one. But my awakening came in many different stages. And my first one was waking up because a dream that I had about, the new world order and all this type of stuff and the different deceptions that are going on in the earth that woke me up. And then I started doing research, and then I started, I'm going to start, telling y'all about a lot that went down when I went to the Pan-Africanist movements, the Israelite movements, when I was a part of the House of Consciousness, all that type of stuff. I went through mass stages. So when y'all was talking about the 144 in the twin flame community, I knew, right, wait a minute, that comes from the Bible. Okay, so, don't try to come on, put my names in y'all mouth trying to fucking play me. I want to see y'all break down a video that proves that we're karmics. Because we come with receipts. But then y'all want to sit there and say we're trying to make it. At the end of the day, we only showing y'all what the fuck y'all said y'all out of your own mouths. What y'all presented to us. We're just showing you what y'all said. And now if y'all want to sit there and come back and say some shit that I said, okay, if I was in error anywhere, I'm not prideful. I know how to correct my shit. None of you have had the decency to even have a fucking conversation with me, to even be running your mouth about who you think I am. Before I even started shit with the unprofessional, I invited her to have a conversation with me. I invited Lorena to have a conversation with me until they got cute. So guess what? I'm not the one to be walked all over. So yeah, I've been back, especially when you're watching your content being discredited. And people going into astral realm stealing your shit. I don't have a right to talk about it. I don't have a right to lash out at people doing this type of evil. You must be crazy. If you take me for a karmic, I advise you to stop doing videos for a while and really start praying to God to strengthen your discernment. Because I am not a fucking karmic. In fact, I hate them bitches. So, there's that. Well, hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike y'all. I don't like what you stand for. I don't like the evil that you do. I changed my life. I'm no longer the villain. I'm no longer the villain. I am an anti-hero. It's like, I'm just playing. But seriously, I've changed my ways. I didn't know any better. I have more stories to share with y'all when I'm comfortable with sharing them. Y'all can make a judgment on it all you want to, though. At least I have the balls to share my story. So y'all can have a place of familiarity to come to. A place where you can resonate. I'm for the underdog because I've been an underdog. After everything I've been through, you would think I wouldn't choose God in the end, but I did. All those times I thought he wasn't there for me, he was there with me the whole time. And even now, when you put out your shitty demonic curses and attacks, he's still with me. I know who I serve. I know who I serve. I'm not scared of y'all magic because my God is more powerful. I don't even, you know, since giving my life to God, I don't even desire to even pick up magic. Because I know he covers everything. When you believe in God, when you honor him, you don't need to do anything. My God moves for me, so I don't fucking care. I don't care about magic and candle and all that type of stuff. And if y'all believe in God, instead of burning a love candle to make somebody more lovingly, why didn't you just pray? Prayer works when it's sincere and humble, no matter how many people want to rate it. But I bet you my followers give it 100. I bet you they feel the anointing. Again, you can't fake anointing. You cannot fake anointing. People can see it, and it triggers those who truly don't have it. I'm not going to sit here and set myself up as something special. I'm just a simple, common woman who loves God and just want to atone for the things that I have done wrong by doing a service to him. That's all. And if that makes me a karmic, then fine then. I'm better off than most of you who swear you're a divine feminine. How about that? Have a good night.